Alright guys, what's up? It's KillStreaks here. Today we got a new video for you guys. I am playing Search and Destroy on Afghan. A few quick things before we start. Modern Warfare 2 is patched. Everyone's happy. The game still sucks, yeah, but we all keep playing it. My setup, what I'm using right now, I'm using the intervention with FMJ, Sleight of Hand Pro, Stop and Power Pro, and Ninja Pro. I normally don't use Claymores, but I tried them out this game and I kind of liked them. Killstreaks I'm using 3, 4, and 5. UAV, Counter UAV, and Predator Missile. These are very effective in search. I would definitely recommend trying these out. Basically because they're really easy to get, they really help your team out, and because I recommended them to you. That's why you should try them. I'm sure you're all reading right now and you're saying, I'm reading the title of this video right now and it says stories from my life. So where's the story? The story's coming, just relax, Jesus. I just wanted to tell you guys a few things. I'm going to try starting a few new series, maybe 2 or I'm not sure. I will reveal one of them to you. One of them will be Don't Try This in School, which is basically, I will say, whenever I was in school, I was the jokester or whatever you want to call it, and I picked on a lot of people. I did anything that you guys should probably never do. So that's basically going to be like, me telling you what I used to do. Maybe you'll think it's funny, maybe you'll think it's cruel, maybe it's happened to you, maybe you do it, I don't know. So leave in the comments if you guys like to see that. Even if you say no, I'm probably still going to do it anyway, so I guess I'm just going to get on with the story. So here it goes. So last weekend was Valentine's Day, and my friend Hosty and his girlfriend came down to visit. He used to live here in Florida, but moved to Georgia to live with his dad. So when he gets a chance to come down here, we got to do it big. High life. That's the life we live. So my mom pretty much knows that when Hosty's in town, a great pastime of ours is, throwing back brewskis. So she pitched the idea of buying us a suite for the weekend so we could have fun in somewhat of a safer environment. And usually we just drink about, 10 apiece and play Frogger on the highway. So I could see how this would be a little bit more or less dangerous. So my mom booked the room, and that weekend was going to be one for the books. Now, I will say that Hosty's girlfriend hates it whenever he drinks, and wasn't too pleased with our decision. But after a long discussion between the two, things were settled. Hosty was able to drink, but only after purchasing male strippers for his girlfriend and her Florida friends. So I was like, Hosty, whatever. We'll, have one side of the suite, and they can watch the lube man shake ass on the other side. So at about 9:30 that night, me and my friends were already hammered, and I hear a knock on the door. And, I'm already aware of who it is. So I just cautiously open it to find 3 muscleheads standing before me. I don't really know, like, what is your ideal image of a male stripper? Uh, because these guys pretty much, they met every aspect I could think of. They each had the cute little bow tie and the little, or the extremely tight white shirts. One guy even had the party boy pants that, you already know he's gonna rip those off pretty soon and swing around his head like an attack helicopter. Uh, and the other 2 were wearing, the tight leather jeans with cowboy boots. I mean, the normal male stripper attire. So anyway, I made it very clear to them that I wanted absolutely nothing to do with them, and simply told them that if they needed anything to ask. So about an hour goes by, and we're going nuts on the beer pong table, and the girls are giggling, whatever, until one of the strippers crosses that, hey, we're not gay, stay out of the dining room line, that line that's always there. And before he can get within 15 feet of us, I smell this terrible, like horrific smell. Everyone's got their noses pinched as he approaches me, and he asks me if he can speak to me in private. So I tell him, look, man, I will gladly walk 10 feet away from my friends so we can talk, but if you even think I'm going into a room with you so you can lock the door and perform weird and crazy things on me, you're fucking nuts. And he's like, I'm not gay. It's just something personal. So, I mean, I'm like, hey man, I'm sorry I came off like that. You just kind of freaked me out, walking into the kitchen smelling like a hippo's ass. And he's like, well, that's what I needed to talk to you about. And he whispered in my ear, I have explosive diarrhea, and it's just coming and going. So I was like, hey man, that's no problem. If you shit your pants, it's all good. You can take a shower or something. I mean, we got that here for you. And he's like, no, you don't understand. I'm wearing assless chaps. And at the same time he says this, he's giving me a little model spin around type deal. And the dude's got diarrhea, anal shit, leakage all over the back of his legs. I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, man. You better clean up any gravy juice you've got spilled in this suite. And he's like, oh no, it's coming again. And he does this little girly scream, and immediately I was like, whap. I hit that nigga right in his chin. That motherfucker was out. And I don't know what makes a person shit, but when they get knocked out, the faucet gets turned off. So I made his two muscle-headed ass homies with the lubed up chest and shit. I was like, hey man, you gotta carry this bitch out. And it all worked out pretty well, I guess, because we got the strippers for free, and I just called up room service and had them clean up the suite, and we got back to partying, so everything was pretty good. So anyway, that's how my Valentine's Day weekend went down. I'm pretty much certain that that has never happened to anyone on the face of this earth before, so, and if it has, be sure to tell me. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. The gameplay is coming to an end. I'll tell you what, if I can get 100 ratings on this video, which I'm sure I won't, but if I somehow manage to do that, I will post another one of these this weekend. So it's up to you guys. You guys can make it happen. I'm KillStreaks and I'm out. Comment, rate, and subscribe.